Welcome back to Auburn Doubledays Baseball here on the Doubledays YouTube channel as your 2-3 Doubledays take on the 4-0 Utica Blue Sox, looking to give them their first loss of the season. I'm Braden York. Some of you may know Doubledays fell just short last night with a 4-3 loss at the hands of the Jamestown Tarp Skunks. Let's take a look at tonight's starter. Jake Dannyluck, a 6'4 lefty out of New Windsor, New York, currently holds a 0 ERA through 3 innings pitched, 1 strikeout, and 3 walks. Leading off for Utica, third baseman Ryan Enos. The first pitch he sees misses for ball 1. Want to know the count on Enos, a 400 hitter on the season thus far. And that one misses high for ball 2.
So when I was with the minor league team in training, we had a game on 4th of July, and we had a mascot for Uncle Sam. So I was
The 2-0 fly ball on the infield. Moving over is the shortstop, Erickson, and he will make the catch in front of second baseman Zach Cowan for the first out here in the first inning. That'll bring up right fielder Chris Fernandez. Defensively for the Doubledays today, Caden Cram catching for Jake Dannyluck. Andrew Tan at first, Zach Cowan at second, Cooper Erickson at short, Kobe Stenson at third. Outfield left to right, Dominic Gusha, Ryan Cesarini, and Zane Rose. The 0-1 swung on and missed for strike 2. As Fernandez finds himself behind 0-2 in the count. That one just misses inside for ball 1. Cram must have thought that one got the inside corner. Looked like he was going to throw it down to Stenson at third and throw it around the bases, but the 1-2 pitch, swinging a grounder, foul up the first base side. Count stays at 1-2. Swung on and missed for strike 3, and now Cram gets to throw it around. As going down on strikes is Fernandez for the second out here in the top of the first. Brings up the extra hitter, Matt Clark. Clark hitting .250 on the season. First pitch misses outside for ball 1. That one misses inside for ball 2. 2-0 the count on Clark. Catches the outside corner. 2-1 the count now. A swing and a miss. The count evens at 2-2. So 2-2 from Dannyluck. Misses outside as the count moves to full on Clark. The full count pitch swung on and missed strike 3. Dannyluck 2 strikeouts here in the first. As 3 up, 3 down go the Blue Sox in the top of the first. We'll be right back with the Doubledays half of the first here from Falcon Park. Leading off for the Doubledays, shortstop Cooper Erickson. On the mound for the Blue Sox to start the game, Dalen Stewart, 6-foot left-hander out of Springfield, Missouri. Stewart holds a 4.90 ERA through 3 2/3, 6 strikeouts, 1 walk. Erickson hitting .412 in the season. His first pitch is grounded to Ryan Enos at third. Throw on to first in time for the out. A quick first out for the Blue Sox here in the bottom of the first. Center fielder Ryan Cesarini stands in.
Center fielder number 10, Ryan Cesarini.
First pitch to Cesarini shows bunt, foul up the third base side. Oh, and 1 the count on Cesarini. The 0-1 pitch misses low. 1-1 the count. One and one misses inside. Cesarini not in a rush to get out of the way of that one. 2-1 the count. 2-1 catches the outside corner, levels the count at 2-2. Cesarini, a .278 hitter on the season. As that one's in there for called strike 3, and Cesarini goes down on strikes for the second out here in the bottom of the first. So that'll bring up tonight's extra hitter, Mike Cervantes. Cervantes leading the Doubledays with a .438 batting average. The first pitch he sees in there for strike 1. 0-1 catches the inside corner for strike 2. The 0-2 from Stewart. Misses inside, ball 1. Stewart loses his hat on the pitch.
Since it's like a close game. Yeah.
One and two the count on Cervantes.
I heard that. I never heard the
1-2 fouled out of play on the right side. Count stays at 1-2. Another 1-2 pitch from Stewart. In there, called strike 3. 6 up, 6 down so far in the game. And we'll be right back to start the second inning of play here from Falcon Park. Jake Danny Luck out starting his second inning of work. The leadoff hitter for the inning, left fielder Lucas Schramm.
Leading off for Utica, the left fielder, number 29, Luke Schramm.
So I saw this minor league team do this program. It's called Be a Player for a Day, and it's like this contest you enter in, and you get it, you award it.
First pitch to Schramm, swung on and missed for strike one.
Like anything a player would do in a day besides play. Like you do, you give the lineup cards, you do like field work, all that. Oh, this seems pretty interesting.
The 0-1, a fly ball out to center field. Moving to his left is Cesarini. Moving in is Rose, and he will make the catch for the first out here in the second. That brings up the first baseman, Dewey Roden. Roden stands in a leading average for the Blue Sox, a .455 average. First pitch to Roden in there for strike one. The 0-1 misses. Count levels at 1-1.
Probably just liability. That would be.
The 1-1 from Danny Luck misses inside. 2-1 the count.
By stepping into any type of playing field and doing any sporting activity, you're like knowingly putting yourself at risk, so you're not liable.
That's true.
That's how any
The 2-1, a swing and a fly ball into left. Gusha moving over. He'll make the catch.
It's like they're like willing to step in the court and get injured or like get physical.
For the second out here in the top of the second inning.
Now batting the designated hitter, number 55, Edwin Tavares.
That brings up the designated hitter, Edwin Tavares.
That's their retribution, but they don't go to civil or
Plus it's like it's owners, it's like their property pretty much.
The first pitch to Tavares.
Private property.
Misses outside, 4-1.
That's one messed up thing about sports. So if a player, say if man, he gets injured.
The 1-0 from Danny Luck. Checks his swing. Home plate umpire says he went.
Anything on the field or any of that.
No.
1-1 the count.
Has tax deduction.
Well, that's why a lot of sports teams
1-1 catches the outside corner for strike two.
and stuff and like
Danny Luck ahead in the count 1-2 here with 2 outs and no one on in the top of the second.
tax money. Like it shows up as something they keep showing the red so they get tax breaks. They always show on the red.
The 1-2 grounded softly to Cooper Erickson at short. Throw on to first in time for the out. 3 up, 3 down for the second inning for the Doubledays. As we'll be right back to start the Doubledays half of the second here from Falcon Park. Leading off the bottom of the second inning for the Doubledays, right fielder Zane Rose.
Leading off for the Doubledays, right fielder number 18, Zane Rose.
Dalen Stewart out starting his second inning. His first pitch he throws this inning misses for ball one. The 1-0 misses high, 2-0 the count on Rose. That one in there for strike one, 2-1 the count. That one misses as Rose finds himself ahead in a 3-1 count. That one catches the outside corner as the umpire pulls the ripcord on strike two. Full count now on Rose as that one is a fly ball out to left, chopping foul, and that'll get out of play. Count stays full. Another full count pitch from Stewart. Swing and a foul ball at the plate. Count stays full for another pitch. Another full count pitch from Stewart. Swinging another fly ball out to left, chopping foul. That one will get out of play. And Stewart has a new baseball and gets ready to throw another full count pitch. And this one, a swing, one up the third base side, picked up in fair territory, throw to first. Pulls the first baseman, Dewey Roden, off the bag, and safe at first is Zane Rose. That one will go in as a throwing error on the catcher, Kane Reinderson. And that'll bring up the first baseman, Andrew Tan. Swinging a fly ball out of play, straight back. One and one the count on Tan. 1-1 misses inside, 2-1 the count on Tan. The 2-1 from Stewart, swinging a fly ball on the right side of the infield, and that one will get out of play. Two and two the count on Tan. 2-2 misses inside. The count moves to full on Tan. The full count pitch from Stewart. Throw over to first, no tag, as Rose dives back in safely.
Booster? No. Where are? It's a Utica County thing.
Yeah, it's like some kind of festival or something.
Another full count pitch. So that one's skied out to left field, chopping foul. That one will get out of play. As the umpire gets some more baseballs, as we have another long at bat here. Andrew Tan stands in, ready for another full count pitch. So that one's skied out to left center. Moving in is Schramm, and he will make the catch. And that'll be the first out here in the bottom of the second. That brings up the third baseman, Kobe Stenson. Stenson hitting .333 on the season. First pitch he sees misses inside for ball one. As Rose and Stenson get the signs from head coach Ben Julian. That one's skied on the right side, and that'll get out of play. One and one the count on Stenson. That'll be a grounder through the infield. Stenson has himself a base hit. Holding up at second is Rose, as that'll put runners on first and second for the designated hitter, John Wheeler.
Hitter number 33, John Wheeler.
First and second, one out for Wheeler. First pitch to Wheeler misses inside for ball one.
I was going to worry about turning down music, all that, turning down the walk-ups.
The 1-0. Misses high, 2-0 the count. The 2-0 from Stewart. Swinging a foul ball straight back. 2-1 the count now. One and two fouled up the third base side. Count evens at 2-2. A swing and a miss from Wheeler, and going down on strikes for the second out here in the bottom of the second inning. Brings up the catcher, Caden Cram. Cram stands in, 2 outs. Runners on first and second as he swings through the first pitch for strike one. Swings at the second one. Falls behind 0-2. The 0-2 misses outside, 1-2 the count on Cram. The 1-2 from Stewart. He's swinging a grounder foul up the third base side. Count will stay at 1-2. Standing back in, ready for another 1-2 pitch is Cram. As that one just misses for ball 2. Count evens at 2-2. Stewart thought that one broke into the zone, but he's going to have to go back to the mound and get ready to throw a 2-2 pitch. That one broke into the zone, called strike 3, and Cram goes down on strikes for the third out here in the top of the second. We'll be right back to start the third inning of play here from Falcon Park. Leading off for the Blue Sox here in the top of the third inning, shortstop Troy Hamilton.
Shortstop, number 7, Troy Hamilton.
The first pitch from Danny Luck, and that one's grounded at Cooper Erickson. On a bounce, he picks it up, throw on to first, picked by Andrew Tan for the out. The first out here in the top of the third. So that'll bring up the catcher, Kane Rinderson. Reinertson, excuse me. Reinertson, a .333 hitter on the season, as the first pitch he sees is called strike 1. Check swing, called strike 2. Danny Luck ahead in the count, 0-2. As that's grounded back to Danny Luck, and he will pick it up, throw on to first in time for the out. No one on, 2 outs here in the top of the third for second baseman Luke Auden.
So Saturday, first pitch is going to be by a 10-year-old.
First pitch he sees in there for strike 1. As that one skied out to center, moving in is Cesarini, moving back is Cowan. Cowan will make the catch. on the outfield turf. 3 up, 3 down for the third inning in a row. Go the Blue Sox. We'll be right back for the Doubledays half of the third here from Falcon Park. Dalen Stewart out to start his third inning of work as the leadoff hitter for the Doubledays, left fielder Dominic Gusha.
Leadoff for the Doubledays, left fielder number 17, Dominic Utica.
I wonder if his teammates call him Gooch.
First pitch inside for ball one. Gusha 357 average so far this season. Looking to build on that here with this at-bat. That one misses low for ball two.
I'll do what you did, just walk him down.
Walk them down while they're doing away team lineups.
The 2-0 catches the inside corner for strike one. 2-1 the count now. Home plate umpire says he went for strike two. Count evens at 2-2. As a swing and a miss on that one, and a tag applied by Reinerson behind the plate for the first out here in the bottom of the third. Brings up the second baseman, Zach Cowan. First pitch to Cowan called strike one. 0-1 foul tipped into the glove of Cade Reinertson. 0-2 the count on Cowan. That one's fouled straight back. Gonna have to do the 0-2 once more. In there, called strike three. Going down on strikes is Zach Cowan for the second out here in the bottom of the third. That brings up the shortstop, Cooper Erickson. Erickson grounded out to lead off the game. First pitch he sees skied into right center. Moving back is Auden. Moving in is the center fielder, Briner, and he will make the catch for the third out here in the bottom of the third. We'll be right back to start the fourth inning of play here from Falcon Park. Leading off this top of the fourth inning for the Blue Sox, center fielder Easton Brenner.
Leading off center fielder number 3, Easton Brenner.
Brenner made the catch for the final out of the bottom of the third. The first pitch he sees from Danny Luck. Breaking ball misses.
I'm thinking that
1-0 the count on Brenner.
stay down in college because we do a program for sports management.
That one's in there for strike one. Count evens at 1-1.
Now, churches are real.
The 1-1 grounded foul up the third base side. Play made by the Blue Sox third base coach, Chris Amaya.
I know that.
The 1-2 from Danny Luck. Swung on and missed for strike 3. And the first out here in the top of the fourth. The lineup turns over. Ryan Enos stands in, playing third base tonight. A flyout victim back in the first. First pitch misses for ball 1. The 1-0 catches the outside corner for strike 1. 1-1 the count.
That's how my family runs. My grandfather,
The 1-1 swung on and missed for strike 2.
he had a motto, you live to work, and he worked for
The 1-2 from Danny Luck.
till this past January.
Misses just off the outside part of the plate. Count levels at 2-2. The 2-2 from Danny Luck. Swinging a fly ball out to left center. Moving over is Cesarini, and he will make the catch in the gap for the second out here in the fourth inning.
Now batting right fielder number 18, Chris Fernandez.
That brings up right fielder Chris Fernandez, a strikeout victim back in the first.
Be here by like 10 or 9, like until like I show up here like 15 minutes early. I don't know what else to spare 15 minutes. Never regret it.
That first pitch misses for ball 1. The 1-0 falls in for strike 1. 1-1 the count. As that one is a fly ball foul out of play on the left side. 1-2 the count on Fernandez. The 1-2 from Danny Luck. He's swinging a foul ball at the plate. Fernandez will adjust his batting gloves and get ready for another 1-2 pitch from Danny Luck. That one's inside and it hits him. And the Blue Sox have their first base runner of the night.
Now batting the extra hitter number 6, Matt Clark.
That brings up the extra hitter, Matt Clark. Clark, a strikeout victim back in the first. First pitch to Clark in there for strike 1. Clark stands in. 2 outs, runner on first. The 0-1 misses inside for ball 1.
That's the second one, right?
The 1-1. Swing and a miss for strike 2. 1-2 the count now on Clark.
Yeah, he said in the email, say those as much as possible. But you already got a bunch of. You'll only need to hear one.
Right, I asked that. He said that before we have 3.
The 1-2 misses outside. 2-2 the count now.
Every inning, we're basically all like, except for the end, but like most people are filling out.
Runner takes off for second. As that one's inside for ball 3 and a stolen base for Chris Fernandez. That puts a runner on second with a full count and 2 outs here for Matt Clark. The full count pitch from Danny Luck. He's swinging a line drive back at Danny Luck. That'll get past a diving Zach Cowan. And there'll be a throw home, but it won't be in time as Fernandez slides in. And an RBI single from the extra hitter, Matt Clark. That brings up left fielder Lucas Schramm. Schramm flew out to right, back in the second. That one skied into right field. Moving in is Rose, and he will make the catch for the third out of this top of the 4th inning. Utica scores the first run of the ball game, 1-0. We'll be right back for the bottom half of the 4th here from Falcon Park. New pitcher for the Blue Sox, Chris Campanella, takes the ball from Dalen Stewart. Stewart went 3 innings, gave up just 1 hit, no runs, no walks, and 6 strikeouts. The leadoff hitter for the bottom of the 4th inning, center fielder Ryan Cesarini. Cesarini, a strikeout victim back in the 1st. Doubledays down 1-0 in this game.
Campanella.
First pitch from Campanella stays high for ball 1. Another 6-foot pitcher out of the Utica bullpen. Right-handed pitcher from Marshall, North Carolina, as that is skied down the right field line. Chopping foul, and that one will get out of play. Bounce off of the fence. Off of the fence to the Utica bullpen. One and one the count on Cesarini. The 1-1 misses inside for ball 2. Two and one lined at the second baseman, Luke on. He will make the catch for the first out here in the bottom of the 4th inning.
Up adding the extra hitter by Mike Cervantes.
That brings up Mike Cervantes, the extra hitter. Another strikeout victim back in the first. First pitch to Cervantes, called strike 1. Called strike 2. 0-2 the count on Cervantes.
Correct. I went to their ball field today. Pretty nice.
Get some break on that last bit.
The 0-2 from Campanella. Loses his hat as Cervantes swings through that one for strike 3. And the second out here in the 4th.
Up adding right
Brings up right fielder Zane Rose. Rose reached on an error back in the first, a throwing error on the catcher, on a little swinging bunt up the third base line. First pitch he sees in there for strike 1. Campanella loses his hat once more on that pitch. Oh, and 1 the count on Rose. The 0-1 inside. 1-1 the count. A 1-1 from Campanella. Swinging a fly ball out to left, going back, and that one is foul. A long strike 2 off the bat of Zane Rose.
Yeah.
1-2 the count on Rose.
18? Or the other pitcher? I didn't notice that. Heard 2 loose for a pretty new guy.
1-2 from Campanelli. Swinging a fly ball the right side this time. That one gets out of play.
Right in your hat.
The 1-2 once more from Campanella.
His like motion is so fine. At the end.
Swinging a grounder foul up the third base side.
Almost came off. Almost.
The play and the throw in made by third base coach Ben Julian.
I bet it messes up the adder a little bit when you see like something like that you're not used to, like. Well, maybe it goes too quickly.
Rose stands in ready for another 1-2 pitch. As Campanella steps off. That one misses. The appeal down to first. Umpire says he did not go. 2-2 the count. The 2-2 from Campanella. Called strike 3. Rose goes down on strikes for the third out of this bottom of the fourth inning. And we'll be right back to start the fifth inning of play here on the Doubledays YouTube channel. Jake Danny Luck out to start his fifth inning of work. Leadoff hitter for the Blue Sox here in the top of the fifth inning. First baseman Dewey Roden.
28, Dewey Roden.
Roden a flyout victim back in the second. Has a check swing for strike one on the first pitch. 0-1 the count. The 0-1 grounded up the first base side. Fair ball fielded by Tan. He'll take it to the bag himself for the first out here in the fifth inning.
Now batting the designated hitter number 55, Edwin Tavares.
Brings up Edwin Tavares, the designated hitter. Grounded out to shortstop back in the second. First pitch he sees misses for ball one. Check swing called strike one. 1-1 the count on Tavares. That one stays high for ball two. 2-1 the count. The 2-1. In there for strike two. Count levels at 2-2. The 2-2. Swinging a foul ball
Real New Yorker dog.
at the plate. Count stays at 2-2.
Yeah, there's a place in Liverpool right next to Syracuse. Hides. It's like the same hot dogs. Looks the same as they did 50 years ago. And when I was a little kid, like our whole neighborhood.
That one might have hit Tavares in the foot the way he's walking around and checking out that right foot.
You go there now, it looks exactly the same.
Ben, would it be busy?
Yeah, it is. But they have always served chocolate hot dogs.
The 2-2
They're really good.
to Tavares.
It's really close to the state.
Catches the outside corner, called strike 3. Tavares goes down on strikes for the second out here in the top of the 5th inning.
Okay, the shortstop. number 7.
Brings up the shortstop, Troy Hamilton. A ground out victim back in the 3rd.
There used to be a really old
First pitch misses high and outside for ball 1.
56 years old, well, that's low, since 2012. Yeah. My grandma's do it all the time. It's
The
good
1-0. Swinging a high fly ball out to center field. Moving back is Cowden, and he will make the catch for the 3rd out here in the top of the 5th. We'll be right back for the bottom of the 5th inning here from Falcon Park. Campanella out to start his 2nd inning of work. First batter he faces here in the bottom of the 5th. First baseman Andrew Tan. Tan flew out to left back in the 2nd inning.
14, Andrew Tan.
First pitch from Campanella inside for ball 1. The 1-0 lined back up the middle, a base hit for Tan. No better way to start an inning than a base hit from the Doubledays, as that brings up 3rd baseman Kobe Stenson.
Kobe Stinson.
Stenson singled himself back in the 2nd. Got the Doubledays their first hit. Check swing from Stenson, called strike one, though. The 0-1 shows bunt, gets it down up the third base line, throw on to first, dropped the ball, and Stenson will reach on the air from the first baseman. Moving to second is Tan, and that puts runners on first and second for the designated hitter, John Wheeler. Wheeler, a strikeout victim. Back in the second, stands in 2 on, no out here in the bottom of the 5th inning. First pitch to Wheeler, shows bunt, pulls it back. Wheeler, Stenson, and Tan getting signs from head coach Ben Julian. As Campanella steps on the mound, ready to throw the 1-0. Misses inside, 2-0 the count. He's swinging a foul ball straight back, 2-1 the count now on Wheeler. The 2-1 from Campanella. Inside, ball 3. Wheeler on the right side of a 3-1 count. Three and one catches the inside corner. Count moves to full. The full count pitch from Campanella. Misses low, ball 4 as Wheeler draws the walk. And that'll load the bases for the catcher, Caden Cram. Cram, a strikeout victim, back in the second. Stands in now with the bases loaded and no outs. The first pitch to Cram. Swing and a miss for strike 1. Oh, and 1 the count on Cram. The 0-1 from Campanella stays high for ball 1. Tan, the runner at third, Stenson, the runner at second, and Wheeler, the runner at first, as time is called at the plate by Cade Reinertsen. Making sure Reinertsen and Campanella are on the same page. Here in the 1-1 count to Caden Cram. That one misses outside, ball 2. The 2-1 from Campanella. Catches the outside corner, levels the count at 2-2. The 2-2 swung on and missed for strike 3 as Cram goes down on strikes for the first out here in the 5th inning.
Now batting the left fielder, number 17, Dominic Utica.
That brings up left fielder Dominic Gusha. Gusha, a strikeout victim himself back in the 3rd. 1 out, bases loaded for him here in the bottom of the 5th. Swings through the first pitch for strike 1. The 0-1 misses inside. 1-1 the count now.
You're like, just remember that movie. You have to have like the eye of the tiger.
The 1-1 misses outside, ball 2. 2-1 the count. Here with 1 out and the bases loaded. The 2-1 from Campanella. Swing and a miss. Count evens at 2-2. The 2-2 from Campanella. A foul tip into the glove of Reinertsen. As Gusha goes down on strikes for the second out here in the bottom of the 5th. Brings up second baseman Zach Cowan. Two outs, bases loaded for Cowan. As he lines one up the middle, moving over is Brenner, and he'll get there in time. Brenner gets to the gap in time to make the catch for the 3rd out of the bottom of the 5th. We'll be right back to start the 6th inning here from Falcon Park. New pitcher for the Doubledays here in the top of the 6th inning. Lane Little takes the ball from Jake Danny Luck. Danny Luck going 5 innings, giving up just 1 hit, 1 run, no walks on 4 strikeouts. Little, a 6'2" lefty out of West Monroe, Louisiana. Leadoff hitter for the Blue Sox, catcher Cade Reinerson. First pitch to Reinerson, fouled off the right side. Tan moving over, and that'll get out of play. The 0-1 from Little. A pop fly on the infield. Moving in is Cowan, and he'll make the catch. And that brings up second baseman for the Blue Sox, Luke Auden. Auden flew out to second. Back in the 3rd. First pitch, 2 on in there for strike 1. The 0-1. Swinging a line drive over the head of a jumping Andrew Tan. That'll get into right field for a base hit. As that'll bring up the center fielder, Easton Brennan. Brenner, a strikeout victim, back in the 4th, stands in with 1 out, 1 on here in the top of the 6th. That one stays high. 4-1. The 1-0 shows bunt, pulls back, called strike 1. One and 1 the count on Brenner. That one stays inside. 2-1 the count. The 2-1 from Little. In there for strike 2. Snap throw down to first, not in time. 2-2 the count. Swung on and missed. Foul tipped. Count stays at 2-2. Another 2-2 from Little. Swinging a fly ball out to center field. Moving back is Cesarini. He'll camp under it and make the catch. Retreating to first is Auden. So that'll be good enough for the second out here in the 6th. Third baseman Ryan Enos stands in. 2 flyouts, 1 to short, 1 to center so far tonight. 2 outs, runner on first. for Enos. Runner takes off for second, pitch inside, ball one. So that puts a runner on second with 2 outs now. The 1-0. Swinging a pop fly on the left side. Stenson moving over. That one will get out of play. Count 1-1. Dancing off a second is Auden as that one skied out to left. Moving in is Gusha, and that'll be foul. 1-2 the count.
Oh, I think that's the bus driver. Who's bus driver? Ours.
Lane Little steps on the rubber. 1-2 the count. 2 outs, runner on second. The pitch from Little misses low. Gets away from Caden Cram, the catcher. And moving to third on the pass ball. Runner on third, 2 outs now. 2-2 the count on the third baseman, Ryan Enos. The 2-2 pitch from Little. Swinging a grounder, fielded by Cooper Erickson at short. Throw on to first in time for the out, as that'll retire the side here in the top of the 6th. We'll be right back for the bottom half of the 6th inning here from Falcon Park. Chris Campanella out to start his third inning of work. Pinch hitting for Cooper Erickson, Dylan McKenzie.
Yeah.
The first pitch to McKenzie. A foul ball out of play on the right side. Just before the inning started, Erickson went down to the clubhouse with the trainer, just made his way back to the dugout as McKenzie swings through that one for strike 2. The 0-2 swung a line foul up the third base side. The 0-2 to McKenzie stays high. 1-2 the count.
Oh, it's the same guy we had.
That one ground ball fielded by the third baseman. Throw on to first over the head of Dewey Roden at first. Standing at the bag is Dylan McKenzie. Throwing air on the third baseman, Ryan Enos. That brings up the center fielder, Ryan Cesarini. Cesarini, a strikeout and a line out. Stands in with a runner on first, no outs. First pitch misses for ball 1.
I thought that would be faster than he is.
The 1-0 pitch from Campanella shows bunt inside, pulls back in time. 2-0 the count. The 2-0 to Cesarini. Misses low, ball 3. Cesarini had in the count 3-0. That one misses outside, and a 4-pitch walk to Cesarini puts runners on first and second for the extra hitter Mike Cervantes.
Now adding the extra hitter, number 5, Mike Cervantes.
Looks like we're going to have a mound visit from the Utica pitching coach, Chris Amaya. Cervantes stands in, ready for his first pitch after the mound visit. The first pitch to Cervantes. Inside, gets away from the catcher, Reinertsen. Everyone will move up a bag. 2 runners in scoring position now for Mike Cervantes. As McKenzie makes his way to third and Cesarini his way to second. 1-0 the count on Cervantes. The 1-0. Misses low, ball 2. Cervantes 0 for 2, 2 strikeouts, looking to turn that around as he's ahead in the count, 2-0. Swings through that one for strike 1. 2-1 the count on Cervantes. The 2-1 misses low for ball 3. Gets away from Reinerson, but keeps it in front of him to keep the runners where they are. 3-1 the count on Cervantes. The 3-1 from Campanella. Misses in the turf for ball 4. Back-to-back walks from Campanella. Loads the bases for the right fielder, Zane Rose. Looks like we're going to have a visit from head coach of the Blue Sox, Doug DeLatte. It looks like they're going to go to the pen on this one. We'll figure out who the new pitcher for Utica is and have more on Campanella when we get back. David Thurman gets the ball here in the bottom of the 6th inning. Chris Campanella going 2 innings, giving up 1 hit, no runs, but he is responsible for every base runner on the loaded bases. 3 walks, 2 of them coming to the last 2 batters, Cesarini and Cervantes, and 4 strikeouts. 2 in the 4th and 2 in the 5th. The first batter, Thurman will face right fielder Zane Rose. No outs, bases loaded here for the Doubledays as the first pitch from Thurman's called strike 1. The 0-1 misses inside, ball 1. 1-1 the count. The 1-1 from Thurman. A ground ball fielded by the shortstop, Troy Hamilton. Force out at first, but a run will score for the Doubledays. As reaching first is Rose on the fielder's choice. That'll bring up first baseman Andrew Tan. Runners on first and second, 1 out. First pitch outside, ball 1. The 1-0 from Thurman, skied into left field. Moving back is Schramm. He'll make the catch. A bluff from second from Cervantes. And the base runners will stay where they are. 2 outs, runners on first and second for the third baseman, Kobe Stenson. Stenson reached on an error in the 5th and singled back in the 2nd. 2 outs, first and second for Stenson. First one, this is outside, ball 1. That one misses outside for ball 2. Quite the gap out there in right center. See the center fielder playing straight back from the infield umpire. The 2-0 from Thurman is swinging a fly ball out to left, and moving over is Schramm, and it'll drop in the gap. 1 run will score for Auburn. Rounding third and scoring is Zane Rose, and a 2 RBI double from Kobe Stenson. That puts the Doubledays up 3-1 here in the bottom of the 6th. That brings up the designated hitter, John Wheeler, with 2 outs and a runner on second. And the first one called strike 1. The 0-1 from Thurman. This is outside. Count levels at 1-1. One misses outside for ball 2. Wheeler walked last inning, struck out in the 2nd. Currently in a 2-1 count, as that one catches the outside corner and levels the count at 2-2. The 2-2 from Thurman. A fly ball out to right field. Moving back is Roden and Auden. Moving in is Fernandez, and he'll make the catch for the 3rd out here in the bottom of the 6th inning. Doubledays aren't going down without a fight. 3 runs here in the 6th. We'll be right back to start the 7th inning of play here from Falcon Park. Lane Little out to start his second inning of work. The first batter of the inning for the Blue Sox, right fielder Chris Fernandez. The first pitch from Little. Swinging a grounder up the middle, a base hit for Fernandez. And that'll bring up the extra hitter, Matt Clark. Clark 1 for 2, a single and a strikeout so far tonight. No outs, runner on first. Called strike 1 on the first pitch to Clark. The 0-1 from Little. Swinging a soft grounder up the third base line, picked up in foul territory by Stenson. 0-2 the count on Clark.
I thought you had to hit it twice, but no, it's just only once. We might have to do this.
The 0-2 from Little.
Since I'm not going to be here, so.
Swinging a fly ball right side, out of play.
So, again, about tomorrow. Are we talking tomorrow?
Yeah, we can talk 1.
0-2 still the count on Matt Clark.
Oh, just regular. I have a Samsung, so. Yeah.
The 0-2 grounded, fielded by the shortstop. Throw over to second, on to first. In time for the out at second, but not in time for the out at first. Clark will reach on a fielder's choice. As it looks like Dylan McKenzie has taken over at second. And Zach Cowan moves his way to short as the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Where do you want to go with that? You want to do it in the Syracuse?
Syracuse with your guy. I'm just trying to remember. There's some good ones in there. Like real estate.
The 1-0 from Little. Swing and a miss for strike 1.
And are you going to send out like 3 emails before how many emails you want?
1-1 the count.
If that's how you want to do it.
I think it'd be best to call. But did Don say call or email?
I think when we were talking, you said email.
Email?
That one catches the outside corner for strike 2. 1-2 the count.
Email for meeting time.
If they're interested.
Yup. Yeah, we'll send out emails starting tomorrow. Just go over it. Because I'll be on the road in Oregon.
The 1-2 from Little. Just misses outside, levels the count at 2-2.
Really, the only thing you need to worry about here for your scoreboard is just these 3 for each. Then, of course, ball strikes now it's clear count.
The 2-2 from Lane Little. Swinging a foul ball right at Auburn's dugout. Another 2-2 pitch from Little. A fly ball out to left, dropping quickly. That'll get down in front of Dominic Gusha out in the left, and a base hit for Lucas Schramm. Brings up the first baseman, Dewey Roden, as it looks like Head coach Ben Julian going out to talk to his reliever.
I just think of it like whoever's hitting is up top. Like, yeah. Go.
I never put that hit in for that they said they went for
I already put it in.
Some words of encouragement to his reliever.
So everything's
As the home plate umpire making his way out to stop the conversation, not even halfway to the mound, before head coach Ben Julian starts to make his way back to the dugout. Runners on first and second, 1 out for the first baseman, Dewey Roden.
First baseman for 28, Dewey Roden.
0 for 2, a ground out and a fly out on the night. First pitch to Roden misses low, 4-1.
This Mark and Jordan can attest to me on this. This is one of the worst I've it's awful. Like if you accidentally input a run, you have to clear it.
The 1-0. Fly ball foul up the left field side. Out of play.
At the end of this game, I'll show you the new game, like how to do it. Of course, I won't do it now. But if that ever happens, you basically have to do
1-1 the count on Roden.
It sucks. And like you can't change it if you accidentally put 2 outs.
Now one inside, 4-2.
1 out. You can't change it. Just gotta let it go. Hope for the next pitch is an out. And you'll
2-1 the count on Roden.
you'll hear from the stands like
Runners on first and second. Schramm the runner at first. Clark the runner at second.
chill guys. Like
The 2-1 from Little. Misses low, 4-3. As Roden ahead in the count, 3-1.
did you know how many people were in attendance?
It wasn't that many. You were right. It
A
was
3-1 fouled. Count moves to full now.
Are you pretty confident in with hits and runs? Like put an input right here. I'm gonna go run the attendance.
Little comes set, ready to throw the full count pitch. Swinging a fly ball out to left center. Moving over is Gusha, dropping quick. It'll land in the gap, fielded by Gusha. Rounding third is Matt Clark. The throw home hits him. He'll be safe at the plate as the throw in hit him on the slide.
There, do it again.
1 run across
Just
for Utica.
55, Edwin Tavares.
Lucas Schramm standing on second base.
I thought that would be better. Well, it's better.
Doubleday's lead cut to just 1 run now.
Nothing.
Unless you try to get like if you step in the intentionally step in front of the ball. As the umpire judge, hold that it's the lightning play.
1 out, runners on first and second still. As Edwin Tavares stands in, a ground out and a strikeout on the night. As that one's fouled off. 0-1 the count.
Oh, this is stuff.
The 0-1 from Little. Misses outside, ball 1. Level count at 1-1.
At the end of the game, don't turn it on. Just leave it. Like, there's a bug. Yeah.
He's swinging a line drive, caught. The flip on to second, and they double him up to end the inning here in the top of the 7th. 1 run gets across this inning for the Blue Sox. Doubledays up 3-2. Time to stretch as we head to the bottom of the 7th inning here at Falcon Park. Cram, Gusha, and Cowan due up for the Doubledays here in the bottom of the 7th inning. Cram, a strikeout victim in his last 2 at-bats, 0 for 2 on the day. First pitch from Thurman to Cram, misses for ball 1. 1-0 the count. That one catches the outside corner for strike 1. 1-1 the count. The 1-1 from Thurman. A swing and a miss for strike 2. The 1-2 misses outside. Count levels at 2-2. Two and two from Thurman. Misses outside. Ball 3 and the count moves to full. The full count pitch swung on and missed for strike 3, and Cram becomes the first out here in the bottom of the 7th inning. So that'll bring up left fielder Dominic Gusha. 0 for 2 on the night, 2 strikeouts. First pitch catches the outside corner for strike 1. 0-1 the count on Gusha. The 0-1 in there for strike 2. Gusha behind in the count, 0-2. The 0-2 from Thurman, fouled out of play. A rocket of a line drive just over the Utica dugout. Count stays at 0-2. That one misses outside, 1-2 the count. The 1-2 misses outside, count levels at 2-2. 2-2 misses high, ball 3. Another full count here from David Thurman. The 3-2 swung on and missed for strike 3. Gusha becomes the second out here in the bottom of the second, as the shortstop Zach Cowan stands in. First pitch to Cowan in there for strike 1. Cowan started the game at second, made his way to short after Cooper Erickson came out of the game back in the 6th inning. That one's in there for strike 2. 0-2 the count. Doubledays fans voicing their displeasure on the call made by the home plate umpire. The 0-2 misses high, ball 1. The 1-2 catches the outside corner, called strike 3. 3 up, 3 down, all by strikeouts here in the bottom of the 7th inning. We'll be right back to start the top of the 8th after the break. New pitcher for the Doubledays, Eddie Rivas, takes over for Lane Little. Little going 2 innings, giving up 4 hits, 1 run, no walks, no strikeouts, and he did not hit a batter.
Yeah, I stopped playing baseball in 11th grade and I was before that, I played my
First hitter that Rivas will face is the shortstop, Troy Hamilton. First pitch in there for strike 1.
This is my favorite pitch.
Swinging a pop fly on the right side. Andrew Tan moving over in foul territory. He'll make the catch for the first out here in the top of the 8th. A little bit of a height change on the mound. Starting with 6'4" Jake Dannyluck, going to 6'2" Lane Little, and now all the way down to 5'9" Eddie Rivas, as that one misses for ball 1. The 1-0 from Rivas, swung on and missed. 1-1 the count. The 1-1 from Rivas. Swinging a fly ball on the right side in foul territory. Andrew Tan moving back. Once again, he won't make the catch as that one will bounce right next to the fence out there in right field. 1-2 the count on Cade Reinerson.
He hit 105 once.
1-2 the count.
He hit like 102, I think, on a fastball.
I don't think that's that.
1 out, no one on here in the top of the 8th inning. The 1-2 from Rivas. Just misses the outside corner. Count levels at 2-2.
What about Ladies who got drafted in the Yankees?
Yeah, what about this dude at the college got drafted to the Braves? Yeah.
Rivas doesn't like the first 2 signs, but likes the third one in the 2-2 count. That one misses outside. Count moves to full now. That's a fly ball on the right side, and that'll get out of play. Count stays full.
He went to Alabama from football. His father started recruiting out of high school. He switched to baseball. He dealt and won like now he's in shape. He went like 1 for 5. 45 years.
Rivas doesn't like the first few signs, gets the one he likes in the full count, as that one just misses. Just misses outside for ball 4.
He was playing in this league when he was a
PCL?
yeah, for summer. I don't know exactly what league he went for. He played for the Pilots.
Where's he going?
He just signed with the Yankees. He got drafted. He went to Maryland.
Runner on first, 1 out
In 10th grade, he was training.
for the second baseman, Luke Auden.
He already.
What team did he play for?
He was actually really. What do you mean?
Like what team did he play for?
Oh, and he played for Newark.
Fort Myers, small town. You know where that is?
First pitch to Auden. In there for strike 1. 0-1 the count. That one misses low for ball 1.
I just don't think he's probably going to fly. They're farmers just because of
1-1 the count on Auden. That one misses low for ball 2. Two and 1 the count. Rivas fixes the mound to his liking. The 2-1 from Rivas. Just misses the inside corner. A call that might have been a strike on a right-handed batter. Doubledays fans not happy with the call from up here. Definitely looked like a strike, but home plate umpire unfortunately has final discretion. 3-1 the count on Auden. The 3-1 in there for a strike two.
I played since 7th grade. That was our rival every year.
Full count now on Auden.
Jake sold our sectional semifinal game against a team we beat by 40 earlier in the year.
Who?
Jake, or we played Tully.
The full count pitch from Rivas.
No, they were forced.
Misses just outside for ball four. Back-to-back walks. Puts runners on first and second with one out for the center fielder, Easton Brenner.
JT McPhelps.
Yeah, I don't know his name, but I don't know.
Yeah, as head coach Ben Julian making his way out to talk to his reliever.
And now he was dirty.
Brenner 0 for 2 tonight, a fly out and a strikeout. One out, runners on first and second with back-to-back walks.
I was in there. I woke up the hotel room why did 10 cops talk to me?
Coach Julian having a conversation with the home plate umpire.
We were in the room at first when we left. And we came back. He's like, wow. You hit it twice, right? Yeah. Once. Hit it.
Rivas toes the rubber, ready to throw the first pitch to Brenner. Steps off towards second base, no throw.
He just signed to ETSU.
I always remember him flying.
First pitch to the plate, misses for ball one. 1-0 the count on Brenner. Time called at the plate by Brenner. The 1-0 from Rivas. Misses low for ball two. The 2-0 from Rivas. Swinging a fly ball on the right side. Moving in is Rose. He'll make the catch. Staying right where he is at second is Reinertson. And that'll be the second out here in the top of the eighth inning. Brings up the leadoff hitter, third baseman Ryan Enos. Enos 0 for 3, a ground out and 2 flyouts on the night. Runners on first and second, 2 outs. First pitch of the at-bat from Rivas. Catches the outside corner for strike one. The 0-1 from Rivas. That one from up here looked like it was on the inside corner, but too far inside for the liking of the home plate umpire. 1-1 the count. 1-1 misses outside. 2-1 the count. Rivas not liking the first few signs from catcher Caden Cram. Finally gets a sign that he likes. The 2-1 grounded softly. The first base side fielded by Tan. Flip to Rivas. Steps on the bag in time for the out. The Blue Sox strand 2 on the base paths as a 3-1 in the books for the third out here in the top of the 8th. We'll be right back for the Doubledays half of the 8th after the break. New pitcher for the Blue Sox here in the bottom of the 8th inning. Andrew Smithson takes over from David Thurman. Thurman goes 2 innings, gives up 1 hit, 1 run. The other 2 credited to Chris Campanella. No walks and 3 strikeouts, all occurring back in the 7th. First batter he will face is Dylan McKenzie. First pitch misses outside, ball 1. That one catches the outside corner, 1-1 the count. The 1-1 fouled straight back. 1-2 the count now on McKenzie. McKenzie reached on an error back in the 6th, and he's called out on strikes here in the bottom of the 8th inning for the first out. That'll bring up the center fielder Ryan Cesarini. Cesarini 0 for 2, a walk, a fly out, and a strikeout. His first pitch he sees misses outside for ball 1.
I always take my time for like putting up runs.
A 1-0 inside, ball 2. Swinging a ground ball right at second baseman Luke Odden, thrown on to first in time for the out. Brings up the extra hitter, Mike Cervantes. First pitch to Cervantes. In there, called strike one. The 0-1 from Smithson. Misses down low for ball one. Count levels at 1-1. That one misses high for ball two. 2-1 the count. The 2-1 misses inside, ball three. Cervantes ahead in the count, 3-1. 2 outs, no one on here in the bottom of the 8th inning. Three and one, miss called strike two. Cervantes had the same reaction I did, thought it missed low. Called strike two by the home plate umpire. Count moves to full with 2 outs here in the bottom of the 8th inning. The full count pitch from Smithson, broken back, grounded at the second baseman. Odden throw on to first in time for the out. Back-to-back ground outs at the second baseman. End the 8th inning for the Doubledays. We'll be right back with the top of the 9th inning here from Falcon Park. Eddie Rivas out to start his second inning of work here in the top of the 9th inning. The Blue Sox have 3 outs to get at least 1 run across. Fernandez, Clark, and Schramm due up for the Blue Sox here in the top of the 9th. First pitch from Rivas. In there for strike one. The 0-1 misses up. 1-1 the count on Fernandez. The 1-1. Swinging a fly ball out to right center field. Moving over is Cervantes, and in the gap he will make the catch for the first out here in the top of the 9th. Brings up the extra hitter, Matt Clark. Clark reached on a fielder's choice back in the 7th. A single in the 4th and a strikeout in the 1st. First at-bat against Rivas tonight. First pitch he sees in there for strike 1. The 0-1. Misses low. 1-1 the count. The 1-1 from Rivas. Misses low once more. 2-1 the count on Clark. The 2-1. In there for strike 2. Levels the count at 2-2.
Why, do you have to announce that?
No, we have to put it.
Just put 0 in this one, keep it
Really?
Breaking ball. It broke a little too late. Count moves to full here on Clark.
We get
The full count pitch from Rivas fouled straight back, and we're going to need another full count pitch. Rivas on the mound, ready to throw another full count pitch to Clark. Swinging a grounder, fielded by Stenson at third. Throw on to first in time for the out. 2 outs here in the top of the 9th. Lucas Schramm, 1 for 3 tonight. Stands in, 2 flyouts and a single. The first pitch to Schramm. A swing and a line drive caught by Zach Cowan at short, and the Doubledays hand the Blue Sox their first loss of the season and move their way back into the win column. 3-3 on the year for the Doubledays. Now 4-1 for the Blue Sox. Tomorrow, the Doubledays in Niagara taking on the Power, but back home Saturday against the Geneva Red Wings. I'm Braden York, and after this Doubledays win, I hope you have a great night.